Hello, in today's episode we will study and practice how to ask yes or no questions in Geniş Zaman, the simple present tense in Turkish. So far we have studied that we use Geniş Zaman to talk about and to describe routines like these examples. O saat 9.30'da evden ayrılır. Ben saat 12'de öğle yemeği yerim. Biz saat 5.30'da kalkarız. We also use this tense to describe and talk about habits, the things that we do regularly. Like these examples. Ben haftada 3 defa spor yaparım. O sık sık İstanbul'a gider. O hiç kitap okumaz. We also studied that we use this tense, geniş zaman, to talk about likes and dislikes, like these examples. Ben kedileri severim. O televizyon seyretmeyi sevmez. Biz kalabalık yerlerden nefret ederiz. So how do we recognize this tense in a sentence, or how we can construct sentences using this tense in Turkish? Let's review it one more time. So we take the verb in dictionary form, we get rid of mek, so we achieve base form, and then we attach geniş zaman suffix, and that's going to be re, or er, or ur, or ür. And then lastly, we're just going to attach personal pronoun suffix. So like these examples. Siz saat 9.30'da evden ayrılırsınız. Geniş zaman suffix. Sınız is for siz, personal pronoun suffix. Or ben saat 12'de öğle yemeği yerim. Re is geniş zaman suffix. Im for ben, personal pronoun suffix. Or biz saat 5.30'da kalkarız. This time for geniş zaman suffix. And us for biz, personal pronoun suffix. And we make negative sentences by taking the verb as base form again. So we get rid of mek and we add negative form suffix, which is me or ma. And then we add personal pronoun suffix like these examples. Biz televizyon seyretmeyi sevmeyiz. Sevmek, right? Base form sev. And then we add me. And then yes for biz. And then or ben hiç kitap okumam. This time is oku, comes from okumak. So ma, negative form suffix, and me for ben. So after reviewing how to construct positive and negative statements using geniş zaman, now let's move to how we can ask yes or no questions using this tense. So we take the verb in dictionary form and we get rid of mek, so we achieve base form. And then we attach geniş zaman suffix, which is going to be re, or er, or ur, ür. So let's remember the rules. If the verb ends with a vowel, we're just going to attach re. If the verb has one syllable, we're going to attach er or ar following vowel harmony rules. If the verb has more than one syllable, then we're going to attach ur, or ür following vowel harmony rules. But remember, there are also some irregular verbs. They tend to be one syllable verbs and follow ur, ür rule, not ar rule. So let's take a look at these examples. Let's practice this a bit. So we have these verbs: yürümek, to walk; koşmak, to run; çalışmak, to work; gelmek is to come. So we get rid of mek. So we have yürü, koş, çalış, gel. Let's take a look at yürü. Yürü ends with a vowel, so I'm going to attach re, so yürür. Koş, one syllable, so I'm going to attach er or ar. Last vowel is a, so I'm going to attach ar, koşar. Çalış has more than one syllable, so I'm going to attach ur, or ür. Last vowel is so çalışır. Gel is one syllable word, so ideally I should attach er or ar, but gelmek is an irregular verb, so I'm going to follow ur, ür rule. So last vowel and the only vowel is so I'm going to attach gelir. So after attaching geniş zaman suffix, we're going to attach another suffix, which is question form suffix, mi, mu, or mü. Mi, mu, or mü should be written separately, remember that. So we're going to follow E-type four-way vowel harmony rule for this suffix. So if the last vowel is e or I, we're gonna attach me. If the last vowel of the verb is a or we're gonna attach m. If the last vowel of the verb is o or u, we're gonna attach mu. If the last vowel of the verb is ö or ü, we're gonna attach ü. So let's take a look at our examples one more time. So we have yürür. So I'm gonna attach question form suffix. Last vowel is ü, so I'm gonna attach mü. Yürür mü? But should be written separately. Koşar, last vowel is a, so it's gonna be koşar mı. Çalışır, last vowel is ı, so it's gonna be çalışır mı. Gelir, last vowel is i, so gelir mi. After adding geniş zaman suffix and question form suffix, we have to add personal pronoun suffixes. So let's remember them one more time. So it's yim for ben, sin for sen. O doesn't take any personal pronoun suffix. Yiz for biz, siniz for siz. Onlar doesn't take any personal pronoun suffix, or it might take ler and lar. So please remember, whenever we attach a suffix in Turkish, we have to follow vowel harmony rules. So that means the vowels in the suffix will change accordingly, according to the last vowel of the word. And personal pronoun suffixes follow E-type-4 vowel harmony rule. So that yim for ben can change into yum, yum, yum. Sin for sen can change into sun, sun, sun. Nothing happens for o. So yiz for biz can change into yiz, yuz, yüz. Siniz for siz can change into sınız, sunuz, sünüz. And if you choose to use plural suffix for onlar, then ler can be lar too. So let's take a look at these examples and see how the vowels change one more time. For example, let's take a look at ben. Ben gelir miyim? So yim for ben. But ben koşar mıyım? This time yim for ben. Or ben yürür müyüm? And this time yim for ben. So I'm not gonna go into more detail. You can pause here just to take a look at it. But we have studied and practiced this a lot. I want to draw your attention to one more thing, which is onlar, the use of onlar with ler and lar. So if you choose to use ler and lar, plural suffix for onlar, look at the order. So we put the personal pronoun suffix ler and lar first, and then we attach question form suffix mi, mu, mu, or mu. So let's remember that. So let's practice. The very first set of exercises is about attaching the question form suffix mi, mu, mu, mu in the right place. Let's do number one together. Siz akşamları televizyon seyredersiniz. You watch TV in the evening. So I'm going to ask a question. But for this exercise, I'm just going to attach the question form suffix. I'm going to put it in the right place. So it's after geniş zaman suffix, right? So let's take a look at the verb seyredersiniz. So seyreder, is the geniş zaman suffix. So I'm going to attach the question form suffix right after seyreder. Last vowel of seyreder is e, so I'm going to choose me. Right? So it's going to be siz akşamları televizyon seyreder misiniz? Written separately, misiniz? So you do the rest by yourself. You try first. You can pause here if you want to, and I'm going to give the answers in a second. Okay, let's do it together. Number two, sen kedileri seversin. So I'm going to find geniş zaman suffix, sevmek, sever. Right? So I'm going to put the question form suffix right after that. So last vowel of sever is e, so I'm going to choose me. So sen kedileri sever misin? Written separately again. Number three, biz sık sık Antalya'ya gideriz. So we go to Antalya very often. So I will look at gideriz. That's the verb. It's at the end of the sentence. Where is the geniş zaman suffix? Right? So again, I'm going to choose me because last vowel of gider is e. So biz sık sık Antalya'ya gider miyiz? Written separately. Number four, o her sabah kahvaltı yapar. He or she has breakfast every morning. So where is the geniş zaman suffix? Yapmak, yapar. So I'm going to attach question form suffix. This time last vowel of yapar is a, so it's gonna be mı. So o her sabah kahvaltı yapar mı? Number 5, onlar yürümeyi severler. Or onlar yürümeyi sever. So they like walking, right? So sevmek, geniş zaman suffix er, sever. So I'm going to attach question form suffix after geniş zaman suffix. Last vowel of sever is e, so it's again me. So onlar yürümeyi sever mi? If I'm going to use ler, then I'm going to attach question form suffix after personal pronoun suffix. So it's going to be onlar yürümeyi severler mi? Remember the order was different for onlar if we use ler or lar. Number 6, sen geceleri çalışırsın. So you work at night. So I'm gonna look at çalışırsın. Çalışmak. So geniş zaman suffix is right? Çalışır. So I'm going to attach question form suffix after that. Last vowel of çalışır is so I'm gonna choose mı. So it's gonna be sen geceleri çalışır mısın? Number 7, siz her akşam parkta yürürsünüz. So you walk in the park every evening. Geniş zaman suffix is right? Yürür. So last vowel of yürür is so this time I'm gonna use mü. So siz her akşam parkta yürür müsünüz? Number 8, biz çok kitap okuruz. We read a lot. So okuruz, okur. Right after geniş zaman suffix, I'm gonna add question form suffix. Last vowel of okur is u, so I'm gonna choose mu this time. So biz çok kitap okur muyuz? Number 9, onlar her gece erken uyurlar. Or onlar her gece erken uyur. So they go to bed very early every night, it says. So uyumak, uyur. So last vowel of uyur is u. So I'm gonna choose mu. So onlar her gece erken uyur mu? If we're using onlar her gece erken uyurlar, then uyurlar, last vowel is a. So I'm gonna choose mı this time. So onlar her gece erken uyurlar mı? Remember the rule for onlar, if you choose lerler, we're gonna put question form suffix after lerler. So we have another set of exercises. This time we're going to ask questions again, but we're going to use the fragments of sentences. So let's do number 1 together. He or she like go to school. So what we're going to say here is, does she or does he like going to school? So like is sevmek, go to school is okula gitmek. Now here the main verb is sevmek. Let's take a look at sevmek because we're going to conjugate sevmek, right? So I will get rid of make. I have sev. I'm going to put simple present tense suffix. It's one syllable verb. So I'm going to add er or ar. Last vowel and the only vowel is e. So it's going to be er, sever. Now I'm going to attach question form suffix. It was mi, mu, or mu. Last vowel of sever is e, so I'm going to attach mi. So sever mi is written separately. Now I don't need to put any personal pronoun suffixes because we have o as the subject. Remember, o doesn't take any suffixes. Now let's take a look at okula gitmek because we have to attach e to okula gitmek. Remember the rule the last time we studied this one. We're going to drop k and we're going to attach y or y. Last vowel of gitme is e, so I'm going to attach y, okula gitmeyi. So the whole sentence is going to be o okula gitmeyi sever mi? So you try first. You can pause here if you want to, and we're going to do it together. Are you ready? Number 2, you go to Antalya in summer. So let's take a look at go to Antalya. How do we say that in Turkish? Antalya'ya gitmek. Yeah? So I will get rid of mek. I have git. It's one syllable word. So I'm going to add er or ar. Last vowel is e. So it's going to be er, gider. Now I'm going to attach question form suffix. Mi, mu, or mu. Last vowel of gider is e. So I'm going to attach mi, gider mi. Now I'm going to attach personal pronoun suffix. We have you as the subject. Do you remember what was the suffix for you? Sin, right? So gider misin? How about if you is not sen but siz, right? The plural one and the polite you. What was the personal pronoun suffix for that one? Siniz. So gider misiniz? So remember, missing or misiniz will be written separately. So in summaries, yazları. So the whole sentence is going to be like this. If you use sen, sen yazları Antalya'ya gider misin? If you use siz, the plural you or polite you, then siz yazları Antalya'ya gider misiniz? Number 3, we have I get up early in the morning. So we are asking, do I get up early in the morning? Let's take a look at get up early. How do we say that in Turkish? Erken kalkmak. I will get rid of mak. I have kalk. It's one syllable word again, so it's going to be er. So last vowel is a, so it's going to be ar, kalkar. I'm going to attach a question form suffix, mi, mu, mu. Last vowel of kalkar is a, so it's going to be mu, kalkar mı. Now I'm going to attach personal pronoun suffix for ben. So that was yim, right? But last vowel of kalkar mı is ı, so it's going to be yim, so kalkar mıyım. So again, in the morning is sabahları, right? So I is ben. In the morning, I'm going to put first sabahları. And then last, the verb erken kalkar mıyım. Okay, number 4, we have they have breakfast every morning. So what we're going to say, do they have breakfast every morning? So they is onlar. Every morning is her sabah. Now let's take a look at have breakfast. How do we say that in Turkish? Kahvaltı etmek or kahvaltı yapmak. So let's take a look at kahvaltı etmek. I will get rid of mek is et. It's one syllable word. Again, I'm going to attach er or ar. It's going to be er because last vowel and the only vowel is e. And the t changes to de, so eder. I'm going to attach question form suffix mi, mu, mu. Last vowel of eder is e, so it's going to be mi, eder mi. Let's take a look at kahvaltı yapmak. I will get rid of mak. I have yap. Again, one syllable verb. Last vowel is a, so it's going to be yapar. I'm going to attach question form suffix. Last vowel of yapar is a, so it's going to be mı, yapar mı. Now, we have they, onlar as the subject. As you remember, you may choose not to use any personal pronoun suffix, or you might choose to use ler or lar. So you can keep it as eder mi or yapar mı. If you're choosing ler and lar, then the personal pronoun suffix is going to come before the question form suffix. So eder mi is going to be ederler mi. Yapar mı is going to be yaparlar mı. Right? So ler for eder because last vowel of eder is e. Lar for yapar because last vowel of yapar is a. So let's do it together. Okay, if you choose not to use personal pronoun suffix, then it's going to be onlar her sabah kahvaltı eder mi? Or onlar her sabah kahvaltı yapar mı? If you're choosing ler and lar as personal pronoun suffix, then onlar her sabah kahvaltı ederler mi? Or onlar her sabah kahvaltı yaparlar mı? So that's all for now. You're doing great. Never quit. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.